everyone, this is Greyshot17
and Greyshot151 here,
and we are doing a review of Coco, the new Pixar film that we just
Damn it,
saw.
I thought it was the new film by Nestle. I was so excited to learn the backstory of how they make all their chocolates.
Fun fact, before we talk about Coco, we should talk about the mini-film that we saw before Coco.
Olaf's Frozen Adventure. It's funny because they actually have warning signs behind every entrance.
Yep.
Ticket station.
Yep.
It's basically saying, warning, you're about to walk into a movie you did not pay for.
Yeah.
You are welcome. And if you're not expecting this, go F yourself.
Yeah.
So we walked in, and we probably had, it was nice, and there was no trailers.
Yeah, we walked
Which is the best thing on a kid's movie. We had one for, a
Ferdinand.
But then we
has
got
John Cena in it.
Oh, God.
I like him. He's a good actor.
He can
be.
I remember there was a movie, I think it was, Round 12, in which case he was, a diehard. Any case, in regards to the actual film, it's a short. It's basically Disney saying, hey, remember these characters? You love these characters. Worship these characters.
We are going to do a 22-minute short on Olaf. And to be fair, look, the first 3 minutes, I felt like everything that is around Frozen, they just yeah, we are. You're going to bow down to us right now.
Bow before
we are
us.
Gods. We own your child's. We own your child's room.
We own your children. We own their wallets. We own their piggy banks.
We own everything. But no, to be completely honest, after that, the short essentially is around Christmas, and it comes around actually a cool idea that, again, it's okay, this family's been kind of messed up
for so long,
yeah,
and it's how do they react? What is their quote-unquote tradition? And
yeah,
oh my God, it is
Olaf going around to different traditions was the highlight.
It was,
and the
goddamn
fruitcake.
But at the same point, listen, not every family needs
you
to
decapitate a tree and string up ornaments to its dead body,
dead corpse,
and it's
I love it.
And the children start to cry, and mom's like, oh my God.
You monster! She stares at the husband.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that was kind of clever. What I don't like about this is
22 minutes.
Yeah, it should have been far shorter because the whole shtick is tradition, tradition, tradition. Okay, which kind of plays into the next movie. But what I will say is, not every family needs tradition. You just need to show up and just say hi to your family.
Yeah.
Family.
And they get to that eventually.
They do. They do. It just takes...
Let's save an immortal snowman first.
Also, I just want to make note of one thing. Every single person in this town basically leaves at the chance of the royal family offering them food. That would not happen in real life. Let me just say, the average peasant would not turn up.
Secondly,
roasted meat.
I thought about this. Where's the royal guard? Third, did they confirm that this location is in Norway?
I think. Maybe.
I think they may have. Which also, it's okay, that kind of makes sense because of Norway. But here's the thing: Norway.
I think it's Norway, Denmark.
Denmark is connected.
Technically that was all connected. Not actually connected.
Yes, there wasn't a land bridge.
Maybe it was. At one point it might have been frozen. But in any case, no. The point of the matter is, during times of its history, they've been owned territorially. By I believe the Swedes.
Yep.
Primarily owned the Norwegians, the Northern Danes, parts of Finland, parts of Russia, modern day, the Baltics.
Go look up the Northern Empire, and you'll be surprised what you find.
Yeah, the Swedes were pretty badass.
Until they weren't. Thanks, Peter the Great. Anyway, so...
Well, to be fair, it was also... thanks, not Poland, because, dear God, Poland got kicked in that war so hard.
Move on. Anyway,
it's
an okay
short.
Coco. It's an okay short. I think it lasts way too long. It goes way over the point, and Olaf is great for some funny moments, but for a long-term short, this is...
Also, stop with the songs.
None
of them are good.
Okay, here's the thing. When anyone but Elsa's singing, I don't care. When Elsa's singing, that's a good voice actor.
Actress, sorry.
She's a good voice actress.
How dare you defy Elsa? The gods shall descend upon us right now.
Remember,
smite
fun
thee.
fact, I saw Frozen by myself in a theater because I was part of a club, and I had a movie night, missed the movie because no one showed up, so I'm like, let me go see Frozen. Went back, all my RAs made fun of me. A week later, everyone else was singing it. I'm like, yeah, let it go, alright? Yeah, I will not.
Oddly enough, same note with the Lego movie. But anyways, back to Coco.
Coco.
So the movie is basically a story of a young child in a family that has a long history.
What's his? Miguel. Miguel. I think.
Honestly, I really didn't catch his name. Which
we found out Coco's name.
Yeah, we know.
We're like, why the heck is this film called Coco?
We know about Coco. But anyway, to the actual story, it's basically he loves music. His family hates music because of a reason, and he goes off to basically prove himself in a series of events that leads him to the
Land of the Dead.
Land of the Dead during the Day of the Dead.
This film, I remember The Book of Life, and I really enjoyed The Book of Life, and I like the animation of Book of Life. This is a completely different story. So if you're wondering, like, oh, is this a rehash? No. Pixar is smart enough to where they're not rehashing that. They do rehash a lot.
What is this, Newt? I mean, come on.
Yeah, they do rehash a lot of key concepts. Such as
the design, it's beautiful.
Yeah, not the design. The design is gorgeous. It's separate.
It's colorful.
Yes.
It's vibrant.
Yes. I thought all the characters were great. The grandmother was a crazy grandmother, and the great grandmother was great. Again, the thing I find though is if you know the story beats up until the last third, you know where this story's going. The last third, I'm like, okay, Pixar's putting in their charm to be like change it up a bit, but like. Immediately as this goes on, I'm like, I think I know where this is going, and I think I know where everything's going. And that could just be me, because I've seen so many movies. But when he's trying to find someone, and he runs into another character that so happens to have a lot of the same similarities, I'm like, really? Well, almost spoiler. I should pop.
I knew he was somehow connected to the grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
The moment this guy shows up, because like, oh yes, this is going to be the person that leads us to the next plot point, and the next plot point, to the reveal, and then to the plot point. But yeah, no, the thing about this movie is, it's not, like, it doesn't do a unique premise, because, visiting the Day of the Dead and visiting
something happened a lot of times.
That's happened.
They do a lot of other moments in Mexican culture. I like that. I like them just going above that holiday.
Moments of the main character defying his family's tradition and seeing how the movie plays out from there, again, has been done in other movies.
Yes.
This isn't a movie that is relatively new. It just does a lot of things really well. Yeah, I like the lead.
It's like How to Train Your Dragon.
I like the lead, but I would say How to Train Your Dragon.
No. How to Train Your Dragon
exceeds
exceeds a lot more than this.
Yeah.
However, I will say that last third of this movie.
Oh yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yes,
it's
great.
It's Pixar was like kind of drunk, and
it's like, we have to get things together.
Pixar drunk was like, hold my beer, I can show you how to make a good movie. And then as it sobers up, it's like, oh wait, yeah, let me make a great movie, and then finishes off the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really touching, really good, and yeah, it does have.
Do you want to explain the last few moments for yourself?
I will make note. I shed 2 tears, and I was fighting not to, because
I fought as well, and I won.
I couldn't.
Only Kong Skull Island brought me the tears.
Oh God! Thank you, John C. Reilly. But no, yeah.
Well, this year at least.
This movie was very sweet, and I think it would have went that extra mile is if one character mentions him doing something upon seeing someone else.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Which is understandable with the world that they built, but if I would have seen that would have had me bawling.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it was a very it was a very touching ending. It was a very touching moment.
Yep.
And while none of these characters are exactly unique, I would say I wouldn't say unique. They're well done. It's just not a movie that maybe this is because I've seen so many movies that I know where this plot's going, and I've seen these characters before, and the reveals, and that I
do like the older aesthetic to the other world. The like 50s, 60s-esque type of technology and everything that they had. Yeah. They did have radios, but they're like big bulky ones. They had like old style video recording devices. And they had some things, like they had like really old desktop computers from like the 90s, which again, it just fits this older aesthetic that I really enjoy.
And it also kind of works because kind of like WALL-E, it really mentions like these older type of movies. Like
I love
the black
that.
and white, which is awesome.
Yeah. Because I love old movies, so them showing literally who Miguel looks up to as like an older like star.
He basically reminded me of a Elvis.
Yeah.
Used with kind of like
Elvis with like
a Bobby Vinton,
yeah,
like a Perry Como, kind of like those old classic type of singers.
Yeah,
and it worked. It really works in this movie, and his spots are really well done.
Just realized we've been swearing in a kids review, so I may have to do some.
Look at our
editing.
channel. It's
you know, some light stuff. Anyway,
okay.
So minus some beeping that will occur earlier.
So again, this movie isn't Pixar's best. I would say it's
mid tier.
I would say it's still better.
It's better than Cars.
The Cars series, Brave.
Yeah.
What else?
What else is on that?
What's in the
Dinosaur Tale or whatever that was?
The Good Dinosaur.
Yeah, the Good Dinosaur.
God, I wanted that to be so good.
Yeah.
I would say it's better than those. But
it's on the tier of, I would say, like Monsters University or Bugs Life or something like that. It's not Wall-E Up and Toy Story level. Like, those are just way above.
And while it does have the moments of Up that will make you shed a tear, I think Up plays it better to the story and has you more invested in the characters.
So, goddamn, I heard that audience. That last 20 minutes
God, I heard
broke people.
I heard so much sniffling. I was just like, damn.
There was a kid 2 seats away from me, and I started to hear crying. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, probably not the highest note, but it's still a pleasant.
Yes.
It definitely ties into the theme, which is to celebrate those that have passed on.
Yes.
And this movie very much has an upbeat, though when it wants to be somber, it can do so. And that's what I will say about Coco.
Yes.
It's not Pixar's best. It's not like Monsters University, Toy Story, Incredibles, or not University, Inc.
Yeah.
Monsters Inc. It doesn't reach those heights of oh my god, like creativity. The world is fantastic. The characters are solid. There's no major flaws except the fact that you've seen other Pixar movies. And that's the biggest thing. You know they can do better. But what you got is still like, this isn't a filet mignon, but I'll take this New York anytime. It's still a good thing.
It's still far better than a lot of anime movies that come out.
Oh my god, incredibly so. It's probably better than anything that comes out at the end of the year. Well, with The Star and Ferdinand and...
Yeah, The Star I've heard bad reviews from, and Ferdinand, it's Blue Sky. Blue Skies, they're better than average, but they're not, they're good. Okay, so they've done Ice Age,
Rio,
Epic,
Peanuts movie.
Peanuts, again, they have a couple great films, but most of them are just average. I would say Ice Age, Peanuts movie, and Dr. Seuss would probably be the 2.
Yeah, you know what the other thing I will say is... God, I cannot wait for,
I just learned there's a thing called a Mammoth Christmas, and now I don't want to know.
I don't even want to see that.
I don't want to know.
God, they really dropped that into the ground.
Yeah, Ice Age, just,
First movie's good. Second movie's okay.
Third, fourth, fifth, just, woo! Anyway, let's get to a final verdict. And then, do we have any spoilers we want to go into, really?
Not really.
Okay. So, final verdict.
Well, actually, spoilers might have been excluding the one that I almost gave away.
Yes.
But
well, let's get the verdict, and then we'll do the spoilers.
I would give it, out of 10,
yes,
a 6.5.
God, stop with the halves!
I'm kidding. I'm rounding up. I'll go 7. This movie does a lot of things good. It does a lot of things really good. And this movie could have been higher.
If it wasn't
generic. Actually, it would have been lower. Probably would have been like a 6. If not for the fact of that final third, which really makes it a high 7.
I would probably give it an 8 out of 10, and I feel like that, would you be fine with the final verdict being an 8?
I can agree to this.
Yeah, I would say it's an 8 out of 10. Gorgeous visuals, some good characters.
I don't see the cat anywhere to disagree with you.
Where's my spirit animal? Anyway. But in any capacity, again, that final third is just great, and I feel like that saves it from being a 7. But in any case, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Any final spoilers we should get into this film about?
Nope. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Spoilers. The guy he finds is trying to get back.
Oh, totally was the grandfather.
Yes, I'm like,
totally.
Okay, I know this is the grandfather. It's like, this isn't...
without
the person he's going to venture is going to realize, oh, he's not, and it's going to be someone else. Oh, look, this other guy who apparently is trying to get back because apparently he's not remembered by his family. Oh... Man, he's the grandfather, or great-grandfather. Man, never knew. Had no idea.
Also, does it matter I thought it only works with people. So if he didn't have anyone to remember him,
I think you have to have some clear image, and without an image to remember, Miguel couldn't. but because the daughter visibly remembers his face from the past, that allowed it.
Okay.
Because again,
I will allow this.
He remembered the dead version, but not his life. So you can't give life to someone dead. There you go.
And we'll see you guys next time for our next review, which is going to be...
It's either Shape of Water...
Oh my god, Shape of Water. Yes! I'm so stoked.
The Shape of Water or Disaster Artist, one of the two.
Both. Shape of Water has a higher edge, but Disaster Artist, I
can't wait for both. Again, like I said...
Oh, hi, Mark.
We're cruising right now in great films. Like, Coco... Yeah, it's not...
We're only going up. We hit Justice League, which was,
cars starting bumpy waters. We're going up, and if The Shape of Water and Disaster Artist and Star Wars can just finish off the year on a high,
could you imagine?
Man, oh man, we're gonna fight over that top 10s list.
Could you imagine if Star Wars bombs? Like, oh my god, this is so great, and then you take one...
Why are there microtransactions in this movie?
Why do I have to pay $5 to see Rey turn to the dark side? This is bullshit.
Hey, if I pay $5, can I have her go to the light side? Is there 2 alternate cuts?
Hold on.
The dark side, the light side?
I can't swipe my credit card fast
enough.
Hold
on. Take my money. We'll see you next time.
See you next time, guys.
Before this video ends, I want to once again give a shout out to special Patreon supporters Ace, Sean, Carter, Leo, Tim, and Nick. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support. You guys can support me as well by hitting that like and subscribe button. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time.